Welcome to the Porte de la Chapelle Arena for the Powerlifting, where in this session we have the men's up to 107 kilo and women's up to 86 kilo class competitions. It is day 11 of the games of the 17th Paralympiad at Paris 2024. We will start proceedings with the men's up to 107 kilo class. And what a ride it has been so far at the Porte de la Chapelle Arena. Great weights have been lifted and great records have been broken. It all happens there. And for this session, we have 9 individuals who will have dreams of medals and records themselves. It's a fresh field with 5 new Paralympians in Chateau, Kazuhito, Matthios Diasis, Bobby Body, Ikholm Kalimov, and Ali Akbar Garibishahi, all set to make their Paralympic vows. Whilst there's also the silver and gold medalist from Tokyo in the ranks. There's a world record holder and a Paralympic record holder too. So great quality blended with great promise from our new Paralympians too. Confirmation of those record holders who both exist here today in this competition. Ali Akbar Garib Shahi and Sodnom Pilji Enakboya. Both with a slice of history heading into this competition, but both very, very capable of stretching history into further realms of powerlifting weights. Greece, Colombia and Finland represented amongst the referees, with Yari Lane, the chief among them. Well, that is the setup. That is the bench. That is the stage that is so small in the vastness of this arena, and also physically so small, but a launch pad for such huge deeds in powerlifting terms. From the weights moved to the records broken, the Porte de la Chapelle Arena begins to ready itself, and it will be primed by the coup de bâton. The bar is loaded and the chief referee is in place. He, along with the left and right-sided referees, will have the ultimate say. White light means good lift, red light, no lift. My name is Joe Burns, and alongside me for this men's up to 107 kilo final is Pete Selby.
Round 1, representing Japan, Sato Kazuhito.
Thank you, Joe. It looks like it's going to be a fascinating competition, this men's up to 107 kilogram, with, as Joe was saying, the Paralympic record holder taking on the world record holder. They'll be lifting later in round 1. Yoshihito Sato from Japan will get the competition underway with an attempt of 175 kilogram. The referee to the left, to the right, and the referee behind the head of the bench, the chief referee. We need 2 of the referees to say it's a good lift out of the 3. Majority rules with the decision. 44 years old now, Sato. first ever Paralympic Games. Competed in World Championships and Asian Para Games, finishing 6th at the Asian Para Games 2 years ago. Also takes part in wheelchair marathons as well in Japan. He's been lifting for now 7 years and making his Paralympic debut here at the age of 44 from Kobe. So to get the 107 kilogram competition underway, Chateau 175 kilograms, round 1.
Yeah, hands up. Start.
Well, it's a good lift. It's 3 white lights. It's the perfect start for Chateau and the competition as a whole. We want to get off to a good start, don't we? And 3 white lights. We need the 2, but all 3 referees in agreement. All aspects of the lift look to be completely in tune with each other. Start being given. Arm lowered to the chest. The pause there on the chest, the stop, and then the press. Locking the arms simultaneously, all in sync. Chateau underway with 175 here in Paris. Not a bad way to start your Paralympic career.
Mutaz Al-Junaidi of Jordan, the 48-year-old from Amman, heads out for his 5th Paralympics. He has a best place finish of a bronze medal dating back to Beijing in 2008. His most recent turn, he came as close as he's been since then to being on the podium. 4th, agonizingly so, in Tokyo with a lift of 215 kilos. So we know that great power lies within this man.
Start.
And he demonstrates it quite cleanly, quite crisply, and with 2 white lights. His former world champion is Mutaz Al-Junaidi, and I think he would like to think that he will be challenging for medals in this competition here in Paris.
Once the announcement is made, the athlete has 2 minutes on the clock, and that starts to count down when the name is read out. So Matthias Assis wasting no time to get onto the bench. 27 years old, Paralympic debut, Pan American Games silver last year. From Berlandia in Brazil, towards the southeast, in between Sao Paulo and capital Brasilia. Lifted 206 in the World Championships in Dubai last year. 208 here in round one, improving all the time. Started to lift at the age of 14. Olympic debut for Assis.
Start. Start. Rack.
Told to rack by the chief referee after a good lift. Two of the three referees have given a wide light. The chief referee not happy with the stop sequence on his chest. Doesn't matter. Majority rules again, so it will be a good lift and an excellent lift as well. So that's more than he lifted in the Worlds last year in round one. Matthias Assis. Coaches input in the weight for round two. Plenty of Brazilian support here in Paris as well.
The silver medalist from Tokyo, Malaysia's Zhong Yiki, is headed out to the stage for the first time here at Paris 2024. It's been a lifetime of powerlifting for the man from Kuala Lumpur. These days is where he calls home. Began the pursuit in 2008, having been encouraged by his family to take up the sport. And at Tokyo, he became just the second male Malaysian para-powerlifter to claim a medal when he took silver in this very division. 208 kilos, first attempt for Zhong Yiki.
Stand. Up. Rack.
Well, Zhong Yiki, surprised at that outcome. He didn't even look at the board. That's how confident he was. And he was preparing to elevate his arms in victory, but two red lights mean that the Tokyo silver medalist will leave the stage after his first attempt with a no lift. Doesn't look like there will be a challenge from him or his coach. If you disagree with the referees, you do have the option to put in a challenge, which you must do within 60 seconds, and it's done so over there, but no challenges going in. The next weight is being inputted for his second attempt, and he'll come back again.
Wanting more and more support. Here's Bobby Body of the United States. Eaton Rapids, Michigan. Paralympic Games debut. This is the Para-Pan American Games champion. Santiago last year, making up for a bit of disappointment in the World Championships. A new approach after the World Championships, a change of diet and nutrition. For this 50-year-old veteran.
Come on, let's go.
First time at the Paralympics for Bobby Body. 218 kilograms, round one.
Start. Press. Right.
Bobby with a good lift in round one, yes. Stop sequence and the press according to the chief referee, but 2 white lights and Bobby off to the best possible start with a good lift in round one. 218 kilograms. We're being watched on by wife Erin and his 4 children. Appreciating the support of the Porte de Chapelle Arena who got behind him. They responded to Bobby and he responds back. Excellent lift in round one.
Jose de Jesus Castillo has arrived for his 5th Paralympic performance at a para-powerlifting competition. His history with the sport dates all the way back to Beijing in 2008, and he has pressured the podium on every occasion. A 4th on debut, a bronze in Rio in 2016, 5th in his last outing in Tokyo, and an opportunity here to go to the top of the standings with an attempt of 222 in his first lift. Wife Myra and their 1 son will no doubt be adding to the roars in this arena or wherever they may be around the world.
Start.
Goodness me. 2 red lights. I think that's a surprise. It's a surprise to Castillo and his coach, who right now is racing towards the console to use one of her challenge cards. So no lift at the moment. Due to issues with the press sequence. This is our first lift challenge. It'll go to a jury of 3. And all 3 must agree for the decision to overturn. Brilliant shot there of his coach, Mayra Perez Hernandez, who is his wife. And his wife knows best. A successful lift challenge. Sees the great Mexican Jose de Jesus Castillo have his lift ratified. He goes to the top of the standings with a good lift of 222.
Ilkhom Kalimov of Uzbekistan, 39 years old, and attempting 231 kilograms in round 1. Paralympic debut. Wants to become Paralympic champion and world champion. Well, by lifting, or at least attempting 231 in round 1. This is the way to go about things. He's been lifting 15 years now. In terms of major championships, down the field in the mixed team event and individually in Dubai last year, didn't manage a lift 231, a big weight in round one. Kalimov.
Start.
Very, very smooth on the press, but it's a no lift. It was the stop sequence. The press was perfect, but it was from where the press started was the issue. The stop sequence, the bar has to come to a stop on the chest, and then the press can continue. Or start, it's a on the offset from the first view, it looked to be completely fine, but of course the referees all with different angles on the left, on the right, and then the chief referee at the head of the lift. And all three said stop sequence. Whether there's going to be a challenge here, it would take quite a remarkable challenge if they're going to overturn. But no, they're going to go past and accept the decision. So everything looks to be good. Just here on the chest, didn't quite touch the chest. Everything else looks to be fine. Kalimov will be back. We know he can lift this weight.
Sodnampilji Enkbaya of Mongolia, a absolute trailblazer in the sport, in the country of Mongolia, is out to the stage once again at a Paralympic Games. History has followed this man. Every bench he's visited. A world champion in Kazakhstan in 2019. He was the first ever Mongolian para-powerlifter to claim a medal when he took bronze in Rio in the up to 88 kilo class competition. He then became the first to claim gold in Tokyo 3 years ago. This is his first lift in Paris.
Start.
Sodnampilji Enkbaya commences his defense of his Paralympic crown with a lift of 243 kilos, just 2 kilos shy of his own Paralympic record. The flag bearer of Mongolia at the opening ceremony is flying high early in the competition here at the Porte de la Chapelle.
The bar has been set at 247 kilograms. This is an attempt of a new Paralympic record in round one for Yakbar Herb Shahi of the Islamic Republic of Iran. A 42-year-old, two-time world champion, Asian Para Games champion as well. First Paralympic Games. Huge amount, a Paralympic record attempt in round one. Has been competing internationally for just 6 years, straight away into a fiercely competitive event in Japan, finished with a silver medal. So the world knew that Gary Abtiahi was made of strong stuff, but since then has gone on to become a two-time world champion, including last year, lifting 248 at those championships. Here in Paris, this is a Paralympic record attempt in round 1.
Start.
Rahim Shahi with a Paralympic record in round 1, 247 kilograms. And he gets 3 white lights. There's more to come. Mischievous wink there. I've got this. There's Ali Akbar. A new Paralympic record in round 1, 247 kilograms. He's the world record holder with 254. That surely is in danger, maybe even in round 2. That's to come, but for now, a thumbs up to the crowd who warmly greets a new Paralympic record in round 1. Ali Akbar, the Rahim Shahi of the Islamic Republic of Iran. What a lift in round 1 to take the lead here in Paris. Superb lift. And the wink to say that there's more to come.
Sato Kazuhito of Japan out for his second lift. 175 kilos was all good for the policeman from Hyogo Prefecture in Japan. And he's now out, eyeing up 183. He's relatively new to the sport. You'd say 2017, the first time he truly got into it. His home games in Tokyo came round maybe just that little too soon for him to feature. But here in Paris, he is primed and prepared. And ready for a lift of 183 kilos that will solidify his 7th place position.
There. Start.
No lift for the 44-year-old from Japan. The chief referee was happy with what he saw. It was the referees on the left and right who you just saw pop into the bottom of your screen. He felt that the press wasn't quite right. So Sato Kazuhito won't succeed at 183 kilos on this attempt, but there is a third to come. And he is still currently in 7th with a lift of 175.
John Yiki of Malaysia from Kuala Lumpur. Silver medalist from Tokyo. 5th in the world last year. Lifting 221 in this category last year. 237 was lifted in a mighty event in Tokyo. 208 kilograms on the bar here for the 35-year-old. In round 2, failed to lift this weight in round 1. John Yiki, round 2.
Start. Up. Right.
And it's a good lift. We know the weight's fine. We can lift an awful lot more. There's more to a power lift than just merely being able to lift that huge weight off your chest. All aspects to the delight of not only the referees but also plenty of Malaysian support here in Paris. A country who enjoys their amount of success with some tremendous stars of the powerlifting world. And one of them is John Yiki.
Talk about a loosener for Jordan's Mutaz Al-Junaidi with his opening lift, 190 kilos. It was all good on the first attempt. He's thrown another 20 on the bar here. That is some increment with 210 in his imminent future. A good lift here will see him climb to 5th, with a number of lifters to follow. This is a man who lives and breathes powerlifting. He's spoken about the transformative powers it's had on his energy as a person, negative to positive. Can he get a positive lift here?
Start.
He sure can. Well, that's a man exuding positivity. He's spoken in the past of how he loves to challenge himself and that powerlifting is very much a solution to any problems that life throws at him. He's been involved in trying to bring the power of sport to youngsters in Jordan as well. But he is bringing the power at the bar here in Paris. Big step up from his opening lift of 190. He nails 210, he's in 5th position.
Matheus Assis of Brazil. Round 2, 212 on the bar. This will be beyond anything he has lifted in major competitions so far in his career. That includes 4 World Championships, 2nd in the Pan American Games as well. So 202 in round 2. This will move Assis up to 5th place currently. Excellent first round lift. This has 4 more kilograms on though.
Start. Start. Right.
It's a no lift for Assis. He'll come again for 212, or maybe even raise that amount. Press and stop sequence for Assis. No challenge being made. Again, the weight looked to be completely fine. The press and the stop sequence, certainly the issue.
Here he comes. The quite fantastically named Bobby Body of the United States of America. Passionate veteran who stated that his dream, his ambition was to introduce the world to his powerlifting prowess here in Paris. And he's started his journey with a successful opening lift of 218 kilos. He's now targeting 230. The weights are rocketing up. This entire field pushing one another to the highest of heights. And we're only in the second round of lifting. 230 kilos to take the bronze medal position. Bobby Body.
Start. Press.
Oh, the fist pump came pretty quickly after that from Body. But it's 3 red lights, it's 3 purple blocks underneath those red lights, which means that it was about the press sequence there that the referees didn't like. Now his coach has headed off while Bobby gets himself together on the bench, pays his respects to the refereeing team, and you can just see the gentleman in the white polo shirt with the white card in his hand. He's dropped it on the red reader there, and that has electronically signaled that he wants a challenge. Let's take a look at this. The stop was fine, so too the down sequence. It was about that, about the press. Was the lockout simultaneous with the elbows? The answer is no. All 3 must concur. Bobby Body has a no lift on his second attempt, but you can see by the manner in which he's leaving, he's still full of confidence for his third.
Ilham Halimov of Uzbekistan, 39-year-old, on Paralympic Games debut. 231 was his attempt in round 1. Failed at that attempt. It's a huge weight for round 1. Failed to lift in the World Championships. Round 2 here, 231. Kalimov can get off the mark with this round 2 attempt. Completes the lift. Now the referees, it's a no lift, stop sequence from 2, and also press sequence from 2 as well. So now 2 lifts on no lifts. Kalimov. Go backstage to, well, think about round 3. Obviously the competition around him is developing. The weight can be lifted by Kalimov, but in the moment, it's just the technical aspects of a para-power lift that are causing the problems.
Jose de Jesus Castillo is currently sat in the bronze medal position with an opening lift of 222 kilos. Those ahead of him are the Paralympic and world record holders. Feels like it could be a battle for bronze amongst the rest of the group. And a bronze would be huge. It would be so huge for Castillo, having secured it once previously in Rio. 4th before in Beijing, a 5th in Tokyo. No lifts registered in London. And he has Paris with him. He has his coach and wife Myra with him. Does he have 231 kilos within him?
Start.
That was close. That was real close, and while it may be no lift, I think that has instilled an additional bit of confidence in Castillo. He rose from the bench. He's still nodding his head. He's saying, yes, get me back there. Re-rack that weight. Let's go again. Oh, yeah. Castillo feeling good despite the no lift. Probably feeling good because he's still in the bronze medal position.
Plenty more weight is being added to the bar. 248 kilograms. This will be a Paralympic record. Sudnan Pilji. Nkaiba is making his way to attempt this Paralympic record. 248 from the Mongolian star. Paralympic champion. Bronze from Rio as well. Former world champion. Hero back home. And looking to be one here with his Paralympic record attempt. 248 kilograms, the record is currently 247 by Gaharib Shahai in round 1. Currently in the silver medal position by some distance. This to move into the gold. Well, what a mighty lift. And a Paralympic record of 248 kilograms, a perfect lift. Well, it looked like a training lift backstage rather than a Paralympic record. What a superb lift from the Paralympic champion. Kabir of Mongolia strides off stage purposefully after breaking the Paralympic record, moving into the gold medal position with one lift to come in round 2. It looked very comfortable, not too far away from the world record. 3 white lights, and this men's up to 107 kilogram category is developing very nicely for all of the medals.
About 8 lifts ago, this fella was the Paralympic record holder, having broken it with his opening lift of 247 kilos. Well, it's just been snatched from him by the Mongolian man, Sodnom Pilji Ekmbaya. But for Ali Akbar, Garib Shahi, the reigning world record holder, he now has an opportunity to reclaim that Paralympic record with a weight 2 kilos short of his world-beating best.
Start!
The mountainous man from Iran has moved metaphorical mountains once again by besting the bar to the tune of 252 kilos, a new Paralympic record. And he did so with unerring ease, with a sense that there really is an awful lot more to come, and a sense of joy with his chosen pursuit in life, one that he is putting a masterclass on here in Paris. He goes back into the gold medal position, and he has a new Paralympic record once again within the same session.
Round 3 gets it underway in a weight category of men's up to 107 kilograms here in Paris. That is breaking records left, right, and centre. or should I say chief referee. Round 3 underway with Kazuhito Sato, 183 kilograms on the bar for the athlete from Japan. Paralympic debut. It's gone well so far, 175 lifted in round 1. This is the second attempt at 183 in round 3. The man from Kobe. Sato to get round 3 here in Paris underway. He lift more here, it's 183 than he did in the World Championships to continue his progression.
Start.
Lifting 183, needs to get 2 white lights. He gets 3 red lights, unfortunately. It's a no lift, and it's a press sequence from all 3 referees, and also the stop sequence as well. So very unlikely they'll challenge that, and it will be a first round lift for Kazuhito Sato of Japan of 175 kilograms that he'll look back on his debut at the Paralympic Games, and given a very warm and appreciative Paris cheer and ovation as he leaves the stage. Smiles now for Sato. Currently in 8th position. Weight wasn't the issue, just a few technical issues. The stop, one of them, and then the press as well.
Matheus de Assis of Brazil returns for his 3rd lift. 208 successful in his first attempt, 212 he fell short in his 2nd. He looks to tackle the same weights here, and in doing so, if successful, he will climb to 5th in the standings. He owes this career to his PE teacher at school, who invited him to powerlift, and it is now no longer just a sport for him. He says he identifies himself with it. He is at one with the bar, and he be at one with 212 kilos.
Start.
You know what? He may just. The passionate embrace between athlete and coach. 2 men that have been on the journey to the bench, to Paris, to qualification, and now to a good lift of 212 kilos. And for now, 5th at Paris 2024.
Mutaz Al-Janidi of Jordan, 6th place currently. 2 lifts, 190, 210, and now up to 223. So this is 33 kilograms more than his opening round lift. The former world champion, former bronze medalist from Beijing, here at his 5th Paralympic Games, 48 years old, and attempting 223. More than he lifted in Beijing when winning bronze. That was in a lower weight category. This will be, in terms of Worlds and Paralympic Games, this is more than he's ever lifted, apart from when winning his world title. $223 kilograms to move up to the bronze medal position.
Start.
And it's going to be a no lift for Mutaz Al-Janidi. Taking the applause once again from a Paralympic Games crowd for the 5th consecutive Games. 6th place currently, 210 in round 2 for the former world champion and bronze medalist from Beijing. Onto the chest, just couldn't complete the press.
Jong Yi-ki of Malaysia. Not just a para-powerlifter from Malaysia, but a pioneering one at that. All those who will follow will remember the manner in which this man broke ground in the sport for Malaysian men. Just the 2nd male Malaysian para-powerlifter to win a Paralympic medal when he claimed silver in this division 3 years ago in Tokyo. He's got one successful lift of 208 kilos. He's now going for 223 to propel himself into the bronze medal position.
Start.
Not to be for Jong Yi-ki, who, as you can see from the anguished face and the grasp of that right shoulder, that he has given absolutely everything in his attempt to reclaim a spot on the podium. There'll be no medals for Malaysia on this occasion. But there'll be great pride and great appreciation from everybody here in the Porte de la Chapelle as Jong Yi-ki bows out of the competition with one good lift, a best lift of 208 kilos.
232 is on the bar for Ilham Kalimov, who's failed with 2 attempts at 231. Now this will move Ilham into bronze medal position. Last year in the World Championships, he failed to lift. And here in Paris, he doesn't want it to happen again. But with the amount of weight on the bar, this will move Ilham Kalimov from Uzbekistan into the bronze medal position. Being wheeled on by the crowd, he completes the lift. But it's a no lift. A press sequence from the center and the right referee. The stop sequence according to the left referee. You wonder whether they're going to challenge. They are going to challenge this. Why not? It's the third round and, well, you might as well. If successful again, it will move Kalimov into the bronze medal position. Added an extra kilogram to the unsuccessful 231. It is an unsuccessful challenge. So there will be no lift for Ilham Kalimov, who unfortunately will not register a lift here, but you're in Paris, you're in the Paralympic Games. He's gone for it. He's gone for a chance of bronze, taking the risk of having no lifts throughout the competition.
USA's Bobby Body looks to rouse the passions of the Porte de la Chapelle. As he looks to climb into the bronze medal position. He is in fourth at the moment. He'll be relieved at Kalimov's no lift that went before, because it would have bumped him down to fifth. This man, with this energy, will not be settling for fourth. He will give it his absolute all. 230 was his attempt last time, and he was close. He was real close. And he's asked all at the Porte de la Chapelle Arena to come with him, to help him dig deep, to help him to 232, to help him to this bronze medal berth.
Come on, big back, big grip. Get it right.
Start!
Agonizingly close. Everybody in this arena thought he'd done it. Bobby Body satisfied the demands of one referee, but he couldn't get a clean sweep. He couldn't get the majority. And the big character from the USA bows out. There'll be no bronze for Bobby. but there will be memories to last a lifetime and a profound impact on Paris 2024 at the Powerlifting. It's 4th for Bobby Body.
Well, Jose de Jesus Castillo will be the bronze medal winner. He's not going to attempt a 3rd round lift. The 222 kilograms in round 1 will be enough for bronze. So the bar is being set for 255 kilograms. And there is a change, a late change. The 255 is being replaced, and it's now going to be 260 kilograms. We know who's won bronze. It's now for gold. And for gold, there's going to be a couple of attempts at a world record. There's Castillo waving goodbye to the Paris crowd. They'll see him again when he gets his bronze. But for now, Sodnombilji Enkabia of Mongolia. Huge ovation for the Paralympic champion. 260 kilograms is a world record attempt. The world record is held by Garib Shahi, who is currently backstage watching. This is 6 kilograms more than the world record to move into the gold medal position with 1 lift remaining and possible power lifts after. This is a world record attempt. Being wheeled on by the crowd is just too much. It's a no lift. But taking the warmth, the love and appreciation of this Paris crowd. Plenty of Mongolian flags being waved for their hero, who's won a silver medal here in Paris 2024. Another medal to his collection. It won't be the gold this time, but with a world record attempt in round 3, failing at 260, it's 248, and a silver medal for the great Enkabia. Breaking the Paralympic record en route to silver. Just too much for a world record.
The gold medal secured with a new Paralympic record of 2:52 in his 2nd attempt. Ali Akbar Garib Shahi of the Islamic Republic of Iran will now lift for a new world record. His own world record stands at 254 kilos. He is going to try and beat that by a further 7. And in his understated manner, he calls on the Porte de la Chapelle to break this record with him. Ali Akbar, Garib Shahi for the world record.
Start!
He looks on longingly. And I'm not sure if he's completely sold on the referee's decisions. That felt good, he felt like he got there. But he did it in quite the right fashion. It would have been extraordinary. It would have been so him, so para-powerlifting in Paris, were he to shatter his own world record, but he'll just have to settle for the Paralympic one. In his first ever Paralympic Games, Ali Akbar, Garib Shahi, the gold medalist and new Paralympic record holder. Not only will it say gold, no, not only will it say a Paralympic record, this man has executed 3 lifts in his entire life at a Paralympic Games. 2 of them have been Paralympic records, and the third and final, agonizingly close to obliterating his own world record. It has been a masterclass in heavy lifting. And done with such grace and joy all along the way. Confirmation of the final rankings in the men's up to 107 kilo para powerlifting final. Bronze for Mexico's Jose de Jesus Castillo. Silver for Mongolia's Sod Nompilji Enkbuya. And gold and a new Paralympic record for the Islamic Republic of Iran and Ali Akbar Garib Shahi.
gentlemen, the victory ceremony for Powerlifting, men's up to 107 kilo category.
Veuillez accueillir vos médaillés.
Please welcome the medalists.
The victory ceremony for the men's up to 107 kilogram category at the Powerlifting here in Paris 2024, and a record-breaking men's up to 107 kilogram it was as well.
The medals will be presented by
Monsieur Roland Moreno, responsable de World Powerlifting.
Head of World
Medals presented by the head of World Powerlifting, Mr. Jorge Moreno.
accompanied by
Monsieur Christophe Rosa, délégué adjoint aux Jeux Olympiques et Paralympiques à la ville de Paris.
Mr. Christophe Rosa, Deputy Delegate for the Games in the city of Paris.
Médaillé de bronze représentant Mexico.
bronze medalist representing Mexico, Jose de Jesus Castillo.
Look what it means to win a medal here in Paris. Jose de Jesus Castillo of Mexico. Another Paralympic medal in his 5th Games. Superb celebrations. And another medal for the great Mexican.
Médaillé d'argent représentant la Mongolie.
Silver medalist representing Mongolia,
Sadnom Pilji and Kayabea of Mongolia, a hero back home. And he broke the Paralympic record in trying to defend his Paralympic title. It's another medal to go with the gold from Tokyo and the bronze from Rio. It's silver here in Paris. A Paralympic record wasn't enough this time. It's silver.
Médaillé d'or paralympique représentant l'Iran.
gold medalist and Paralympic champion representing Islamic Republic of Iran, Ali Akbar.
Huge ovation for Ali Akbar Gaharib Shahi. He is the Paralympic champion at his first Paralympic Games. The 2-time world champion has got gold here in Paris with a new Paralympic record, a fabulous attempt at a world record. And the unassuming showman has captured not only gold, but the heart of everyone here at the Porte de la Chapelle Arena in Paris.
Mesdames et messieurs, si vous le pouvez, veuillez vous lever pour l'hymne national d'Iran.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you're able for the anthem of Islamic Republic of Iran.
Great pride and plenty of emotion on the podium from all 3 of our medalists. The bronze medal An emotional Jose de Jesus Castillo. A silver medal for the great Mongolian Zerdnon-Pilji Nkaibayar. But it's gold for Ali Akbar Gharibshahi of the Islamic Republic of Iran. A competition that will live long in the memory of everyone here in Paris. Records falling, tears are flowing, and the soaking up of all the applause given to these worthy athletes. An amazing performance to win gold. His ever-growing fan club here in Paris are full of pride as well. The smile says it all. Gold and a new Paralympic record. And the cheers are just getting louder and louder.
Mesdames et messieurs, elles sont prêtes, vos athlètes pour l'épreuve féminine de Powerlifting, moins de 86 kilos.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for Powerlifting women's up to 86 kilo category.
Représentant le Kyrgyzstan, Mirgul Bolotalieva.
Representing Kyrgyzstan, Mirgul Bolotalieva.
La représentante de Taipei, Lin Ziyui.
Representing Chinese Taipei, Lin Ziyui.
Représentant le Turkménistan, Maïga Gozel Ekeyeva.
Representing Turkmenistan, Maya Gozel Ekeyeva.
La Corée du Sud, Jong Ji-won.
Representing Republic of Korea, Yang Ji-won.
Représentant la Jordanie, Tarwat Al-Hajash.
Representing Jordan, Tarwat Al-Hajash.
Représentant le Chili, Marion Serrano.
Representing Chile, Marion Serrano.
Représentant l'Égypte, Randa Mahmoud.
Representing Egypt, Randa Mahmoud.
Pour le Brésil, Diana Medeiros.
Representing Brazil, Diana Medeiros.
Représentant la Chine, Zhang Feifei.
Representing People's Republic of China, Zhang Feifei.
Elles sont vos athlètes qui vont concourir dans l'épreuve des moins de 86 kilos.
These are the athletes in the women's up to 86 kilo category.
Sur l'écran vidéo, vous allez pouvoir voir la sélection des arbitres.
Please direct your attention to the video board as we select the officials for the field of play.
Ils sont donc vos officiels techniques pour cette session.
Please welcome the technical officials for this session.
Chef Malaisie, Nursia Binti Mohamed.
Chief referee, Malaysia, Nursia Mohamed.
Arbitre du côté gauche, Thaïlande, Priyanuk Nuket.
Left side referee, Thailand, Priyanuk Nuket.
Arbitre du côté droit, Jenny Ortiz Cardenas, Colombie.
Right side referee, Colombia, Jenny Ortiz Cardenas. Technical controller, Italy, Chiara Cifarelli.
Voici maintenant pour l'assistance vidéo les membres du jury.
Now the members of the jury. Greece, Ileana Araka. Malaysia, Ridwan Anand. Finland, Jani Laine.
Votre délégué technique est hongroise.
Technical delegate, Hungary, Zita Gierko.
The women's up to 86 kilo class competition in the Powerlifting at Paris 2024 is here. Powerlifting is one of the fastest growing Paralympic sports in terms of participation, and it is enrapturing countries from around the globe. Over 100 practitioners now, all said and sold, and it is considered the ultimate test of upper body strength, in which athletes can lift more than 3 times their own body weight. Extraordinary demonstrations of strength for everybody here to enjoy in the crowd. There are 2 new Paralympians who are going to make their bows, Miguel Bolotalieva and Yang Jae-won. We have 2 silver medalists from Tokyo. We have Cheng Fei, who is the world record holder, and a very competitive competition ahead of us. Loveline Obiji of Nigeria won't be participating. That opens up the medal table for others to compete for bronze, silver and gold. It has been a record-breaking stint in France's capital city for the para-powerlifting. Record after record, not just tumbling, but being shattered. And these are the ones that are in the sights of our field today. Cheng Fei, who is among them, has the world record. She set it in Tbilisi only 70 or so days ago. I wonder, will she extend it here in Paris? Three referees to adjudicate as to whether a lift is good or if it is a no lift. Colombia, Thailand and Malaysia represented, with Norcia Binti Mohammed, the head referee, stationed at the head of the bench as the spotter loaders prepare the stage for our para-power lifters. Best seats in the house down there, right in close to the action. We can hear the clink of steel, the exertion of energy, and the pecs flexing in the sport that is quite simply all about the bench press. Final preparations. The weight's loaded, and the weight's almost over as far as all those in the Porte de la Chapelle arena are concerned. 3 lifts for each athlete. The best lift counts. 3 white lights is what they wish for from the referees, but 2 will do. Red lights mean it's a no lift. My name is Joe Burns, and for the women's up to 86 kilo powerlifting final, I'm joined by Pete Selby.
Thank you, Joe. Our first athlete is on stage, Miragul Volodyaeva of Kyrgyzstan from Bishkek, which is on the north of Kyrgyzstan, near the border. And the 40-year-old resides on Paralympic debut here, is featured in a couple of world championships, only really has taken up the sport properly in 2020. Very strong individual. Arm wrestler as well. Miragul is on stage at the Paralympic Games for the first time, and the weight is 90 kilograms she's attempting to lift. 3 referees, one to the left, one to the right, and the chief referee just behind her head. Majority rule, so 2 out of 3. They say good lift, it will be a good lift. Round 1 in the women's up to 86 kilogram category.
Start!
Well, it's looked very comfortable, didn't it? The 3 white lights. Oh, what a way to start your Paralympic career. Volodyaeva from Kyrgyzstan off to the best possible start. It's a good lift, and it's 3 white lights as well. So 90 kilograms safely negotiated in round 1, and enjoying the atmosphere, which we all are in the Porte de la Chapelle Arena. Crowd really getting into this competition at this very early stage.
Lin Shuhui of Chinese Taipei arrives to the stage for her 6th Paralympic Games. A multi-medalist from Beijing to Athens, both gold on those occasions, bronze in Rio and London. We didn't see her in Tokyo, so it's a welcome return to the bench. She's pretty much won everything across her distinguished career. She's been a flag bearer at a Paralympic Games as well. And here she is with her opening lift of 95 kilos. Like she's never been away. Maybe a little swift on the stop sequence. 1 red light being drawn from the referees. When you go down, it has to make contact with the chest. The bar can't sink into your chest, but the bar must be motionless before the press. There are 3 clear and defined elements to the sequence: the down, the stop, and the press. But be that as it may, it is a successful lift, and it is a trip to the top of the standings in the early stages of this competition.
Is Maya Gazel Ekiyeva from Turkmenistan, 38 years old, 3rd Paralympic Games. Last to take a bit of a gap and a bit of a break between Paralympics was in Beijing wasn't in London. Went to Rio, finished in 5th. Not seen in Tokyo, and now back again for her 3rd Games. Flag bearer at the opening ceremony, that fabulous opening ceremony here in Paris for Turkmenistan. Gold medalist at the America's Open Championship in Bogota in Colombia. Maya Gazelle goes by Maya with 107 on the bar. He's made light work of that. 3 white lights. A huge smile as she departs the stage. Blowing kisses to the crowd. And they respond in turn. In her 3rd Paralympic Games, Kieva off to the best possible start. A very safe first round lift of 107, and will look to lift an awful lot more as the competition progresses.
Yang Jae-won of Korea, the Republic of Korea, is here for her 1st Paralympic Games. A couple of World Championship appearances in the last couple of editions. A 10th in Tbilisi in 2021 and 9th in Dubai 2 years later. And inspired by the Koreans who've gone before her, the likes of Jong Yoon-sil and Park Jong-chul, among those who've had a great bearing on this woman's rise to Paralympic heights. 113 kilos on the bar. Yang Jae-won's opening lift of the competition. Well, everyone in the arena thought that that was good. However, most pertinently, the 3 judges did not. 3 red lights. It was about the stop sequence. That's where the dissatisfaction lay. And already a lift challenge has been entered. Coaches have 60 seconds with which to use one of those white cards to put it on top of the red machine to signify they would like a lift challenge. There are 3 judges, and they must all concur for the decision to be overturned. And on this occasion, that is not the case. So Yang Jae-won fails in her bid for a good lift at 113 kilos.
Extra weight being added to the bar. Rack height also being changed. Here comes Tarwad Al-Hajjaj from Jordan. 51 years old now, very experienced. Silver medalist from Rio, failed to register a lift in Tokyo. Multiple World Championships she's attended and lifted some big weights, including 130 kilograms last year in Dubai. Represented Jordan at Paralympic Games in the discus before making the switch in 2010. And what a switch it was with that silver medal in Rio.
Start.
125 kilograms, round one. And it's a no-lift press sequence given by two of the three referees. It's a big weight, again, 130 lifted in their world, so 125 here in round one is a big weight. Now, in terms of an appeal, it's going to be made, so there is a challenge to the jury here. The press sequence from two of the three referees. From Al-Hajjaj. See once again, so the press sequence, everything's fine now. Will the elbows lock out at the same time? That's what the jury are looking for. Well, the coach obviously thinks so, but it's going to be unsuccessful. So it's no lift. Mr. Hilal, you can't believe it. But it will be a no lift in round one.
Randa Mahmoud, the 37-year-old from Egypt, is out for her opening attempt of 128 kilos. Challenging lifts have preceded her attempt. She is a woman of pedigree, having claimed gold in Rio in 2016, a couple of silvers at London and Beijing, and most recently in Tokyo. She found herself out of the medals, but moving big numbers. In fact, her best lift was exactly the same weight that she will attempt here as her opener. 128 kilos on the bar for Randa Mahmoud, her first attempt. Supreme bit of lifting. She does get a red light, but that won't bother her. She gets the consensus. A little bit of an issue with the stop. But overall, a very good lift from Randa Mahmoud, who clears 128 kilos, and she moves herself to the top of the leaderboard.
Marion Serrano of Chile. 25-year-old making her second appearance in the Paralympic Games, was sixth in Tokyo's. Young age here, 25, but has been to many, many championships in her career. And of course, there's Plenty more to come at her age. She's been powerlifting for 10 years now. Switching to powerlifting because of the individual nature of the sport. The difference is that Sharif Osman is her hero, the great Egyptian para-powerlifter. 129 kilograms in round one for Marianne.
Start.
And it's a good lift. 129 is more than she's lifted in any individual major competition so far. And by the ease at which it appears that she's lifted 129 higher weights, might not be enough to stop Marianne Serrano. Interesting to see how high she goes. That looked very, very easy. 25-year-old improving all the time. Was 6th in Tokyo. Will be looking higher than that here in Paris.
Tayana Medeiros of Brazil in her second Paralympics as a para-powerlifter, 31 years old. She came 5th in Tokyo in this weight class. I should have clarified a little more that Randa Mahmoud, who got a couple of lifts in ago, she came 5th in Tokyo, but that was in the over 86 class. So 2 women here, 2 5th place finishes, but different classes. For Medeiros, it was in this one. I think that she is going to have designs on a podium here in Paris. She's been in really good form. She came to powerlifting via athletics, and this is her first attempt at 137 kilos.
Start.
Perfection on her opening lift, and a real smile of relief. I think it feels so good to get that first one away and just set the tone for your competition to come. That is a whole 16 kilos more than she lifted in Brazil. She absolutely trains the house down at Futel in Rio, and the results are plain to see. Top of the leaderboard, 137 kilos, Tayana Medeiros.
Zheng Feifei of the People's Republic of China has 150 kilograms on the bar. This is just 2 kilograms shy of the Paralympic record. Now, Zheng Feifei was the silver medal winner in Tokyo, but since then has gone on to win the World Championship with 158 kilograms, and that was last year. That was a world record, and now she's pushed that further, 159 kilograms in the World Cup event just before Paris in Tbilisi. 159, that's possibly a target later, but for now it's 150, 2 kilograms less than the Paralympic record to move in this first round. 13 kilograms clear at the top of the leaderboard. Big favourite.
Start.
Zheng Feifei.
Right.
Explosive power on the press. 3 white lights. It's a good lift, and a lift that promises plenty more. Her record suggests that as well, but 150, very quick on the press. Both elbows, they locked out at the same time, but it was the sheer power from the stop to the top of the press. If ever a lift showed that there's plenty more to come, it's 150 from Zheng Feifei in round 1. 13 kilograms clear of the rest in gold medal position.
Mirgil Botalieva of Kyrgyzstan returns to the stage, having successfully lifted 90 kilos in her first attempt. She is so new to the sport. It is remarkable that she's here at all. You know, 2020 is when she first took to the bar, and already she's at a Paralympics. It's come to her late in life, but the strides she's made in these early days really are a wonder. Can she add a 96 kilo lift to her CV on her second attempt here in Paris?
Start. Right.
I would say yes. Oh, but 2 of the 3 judges would not. 2 side referees not enjoying the press sequence in that lift. Goes to show what I know, doesn't it? Disappointment for the new Paralympian from Kyrgyzstan, but certainly grounds for optimism for the third lift to come.
Lin Zihui of Chinese Taipei, 2-time former Paralympic champion from Athens and Beijing. Thrown a couple of bronze medals as well, Rio and London. 3-time world champion, a legend of the sport, a record surpassed by only very, very few. Still lifting very heavy weights at the Paralympic Games. 42 years old now. Round 2, 105, lifted 95 in round 1. And 3 white lights in round 2, so 105 negotiated very, very easily. Lin Zihui of Chinese Taipei. Maybe not lifting the weights here in Paris that will challenge for medals, but competing at the highest level of para powerlifting at the Paralympic Games, currently in 6th place.
Device loaded.
Maya Ekieva of Turkmenistan, 38 years old, from the capital, Ashgabat, and already with a good lift under her belt. 107 kilos was what she achieved in her opening attempt. There's a bit of daylight, really, between her in 5th and Randa Mahmoud in 4th. She's got 112 on the bar, and Mahmoud shifted 128. So there is a bit of a split in the table in terms of the designs of the lifters. Maya Ekieva very much the top of her tier in the competition at the moment. She's won gold at the America's Open Championship in Colombia before. Can she lift 112 kilos at the Paralympics in Paris?
Start. Right.
It all looks very good and it all sounds very good from the announcer, and she's developing a great connection, is Maya Ekieva of Turkmenistan. Yes, it's a lot of love in the Porte de la Chapelle arena for the 5th position para-powerlifter, a successful attempt of 112 kilos.
Yang Jae-won of the Republic of Korea, 29-year-old, attempting 115, 2 kilograms more than round 1, where she was unsuccessful with 113 kilograms. Has lifted more 2 years ago in the Asian Para Games. Bronze medal winner with 121 kilograms. Lifting for 8 years, was going to be a para basketball player, but has decided on powerlifting. Major medal winner already. Round 2, 115 kilograms. Again, it was a no lift in round 1 at a lighter weight. The lift has been completed, and 3 white lights. Well, the disappointment of round 1's been put to one side, because Yang Jae-won has lifted more in round 2 and lifts herself up until 5th position at the current stage of competition. Remember, a competition with no Lina Abiji, who would have been one of the favourites for gold, but of course that opens the competition for those who maybe would have been mid-division. Now I've been looking just a little bit more towards the medals. That bronze medal, very open.
Another woman with designs on a podium position will be this woman from Jordan, Tawat Al-Haja. Wasn't able to get a successful lift away in her first attempt. It was 125 she targeted then. She's doing the same here now. She's had a really interesting athletic career, having been involved in 2 Paralympics as a discus thrower previously, before turning her attention to powerlifting. And between the 2 appearances in each pursuit, she now finds herself here at a 5th Games.
Coach. Can you check this hand, Coach?
So they want to check the positioning of the grip, that it can't be too wide.
Start!
Just a bit lopsided on the press. She was afforded all the time she needed to try and correct the bar that was listing. The left side powering the bar to the imbalance of the right. So a bit of pressure now on the Jordanian as she comes back for her 3rd lift, and a bit of opportunity for the others in the competition. 2 no lifts for Tawat Al-Haja.
Randa Mahmoud from Egypt, Paralympic champion from Rio, 2-time silver medalist, London and Beijing. He's attempting 133 in round 2. Currently in 4th position. This would lift Randa into the bronze medal position. Going to be very, very interesting, the race for the medals, especially the bronze. Randa Mahmoud right in the middle of that battle. 133 kilograms, lifted 128 in round 1. 4th to move into the bronze medal position in round 2. 133 on the bar for the 37-year-old former Paralympic champion, a 3-time world champion.
Start!
And 3 white lights. An excellent lift from Randa Mahmoud. Moves into the bronze medal position in round 2. A lift that was given 3 white lights by the referee, and I think the crowd as well would have given it 3 white lights from their reaction. A crowd who are enthralled in this women's up to 86 kilogram category. Lots of Egyptian flags, as you would imagine, in the powerlifting, a sport where Egypt have provided many, many champions. One of them is Randa Mahmoud. And she's on course for a medal in Paris.
A woman who is looking to have a say on who gets to claim that bronze medal, or even a higher medal, is Marian Serrano of Chile. 25 years old, so much more to come, but let's focus on the present because she's already got a pass. She's already got a 6th place finish in Tokyo with a lift of 117. Now she's got 134 on the bar. Success here moves her to the bronze medal position. piece descends, so the explosion may come.
Right.
An eruption of power propels the bar safely to its apex. And it propels Marion Serrano to the bronze medal position with a good lift of 134 kilos. We have quite a competition for this bronze medal berth.
The bar is loaded.
Tayana Medeiros will have taken notes of lifts from those in third and fourth on the leaderboard. Just snapping at the heels of Medeiros, who's clear by 3 kilograms, but this will take her further clear, 142, to put 8 kilograms between herself and third place to remain in the silver. Now, Zheng Feifei has lifted 150 kilograms in round 1. So the gold medal might just be out of reach. But to secure a position and a silver medal, we're only in round 2, remember. So as I try not to get ahead of myself by getting ahead of myself, we have plenty more lifts to come. Fifth in Tokyo, 31-year-old here is on course for a silver medal. 142 in round 2 for Tayana Medeiros.
Start. Right.
And 142 kilograms with ease. 2 white lights, so it's a good lift. The stop sequence was the issue with one referee. That could have only been the issue because the press was nigh on perfect. Well, 142. We'll find out what happens with Zheng later, but for now, Medeiros, I think he's looking forward rather than behind. Silver medal position at the moment. And the Brazilian with a lift that promises maybe an awful lot more. That was one of the best lifts of the competition for me.
Zheng Feifei of the People's Republic of China is the outstanding candidate for gold at the moment. A lift of 150 to really blow herself past the rest of the competition, to stand alone by some kilos at the top. Well, she has her eyes set on even higher heights now. 155 kilos. She is looking to break the Paralympic record, held by Nigeria's Folashade Oluwafe-Miao. 152 is what the record is currently. In 60 seconds, it may be 155. The destiny of the Paralympic record lies with her and is within her grasp.
Start. Right.
We have a new Paralympic record here in Paris. It is 155 kilos and it belongs to Zheng Feifei of the People's Republic of China. It was done with some aplomb. And there's another lift to come and another record in sight. But right now, we celebrate that record-breaking feat.
Device loaded.
Utter focus, utter control, irresistible power.
Zheng sits at the top of the table with that Paralympic record as we start round 3 here in Paris in the women's up to 86 kilogram category in the powerlifting at the Porte de la Chapelle Arena. Paris 2024, round 3. And Mugul from Zaleva of Kyrgyzstan is approaching the bar, attempting 96 kilograms in round 3, failed at this weight in round 2 after lifting 90 kilograms in round 1. The first appearance at the Paralympic Games, can Mugul lift 96 kilograms. Sure she's in exactly the right position. Plenty of time, still 40 seconds on the clock.
Start. Right.
Completing the lift, the bar was quite horizontal, which is fine. And it's a good lift, just the press sequence from the referee to the right of the bench. The bar doesn't have to be horizontal, still moving upwards, and then it's all about the lockout of the elbows. They lock at the same time. That's what matters. Depending on the lift, the bar may not be horizontal at any point. Superb way to finish her first Paralympic experience. Mugul Botoleva with 96 kilograms in round 3.
Lin Shu Hui, Chinese Taipei, has 6 Paralympic Games. She was missed in Tokyo. She gestures to the referees to remind them of her impairments and the impact that it has on the functionality of her lift. Such a rich career. Had 2 golds and 2 bronzes that have gone before her across a number of categories, a number of weight classifications. Here, returning to the biggest stage of them all after Paralympic cycle absence. She's got 2 good lifts, a 95, a 105. Can she round it off with a 113 to take her to 6th position? It's a lift too far for Lin Shu Hui, who was returned to the Paralympic Games. And she has performed very admirably indeed. 2 good lifts, 95, but 105 her best. It is 7th place for now for Chinese Taipei's Lin Shuhu.
The bar is loaded.
...117 kilograms on the bar for Maya Güzel Ekieva of Turkmenistan. Who was really a crowd going here beforehand after her attempt in rounds 1 and 2. Has really taken her to their hearts here in Paris. Very expressive. Ekieva full of concentration at this moment. There's going to be an outpouring of emotion at the end of this lift, whether it's a good lift or a bad lift. 5th in Rio. This is her 3rd Games. 38-year-old attempting to lift 117 to move from currently in 6th place up to 5th position in round 3. Maya Güzel Ekieva. ...117 kilograms, round 3.
Start. Right.
It's going to be a no lift, failing to complete the press sequence as we now applaud Maya Güzel Ekieva. Lovely embrace with her coach. And departs the stage here in Paris with a 2nd round lift of 112 to finish in 6th position at Paris 2024. It will take plenty of memories, especially from this crowd. Again, their reaction to her huge beaming smiles after the first 2 rounds was replaced by an appreciative wave after round 3.
Tawad Al-Aja asked the crowd to rally her. The Jordanian heads to the bench looking to avert a repeat of what happened in Tokyo, where she didn't record a successful lift. It was silver in Rio back in 2016. Since that best lift of 119, she hasn't been able to quite strike the balance on weight ambitions on the bar to execution. A mighty lift required here, a huge test of her character.
Start.
And while the bar eventually made its way to the top, it did so in uneven fashion, and it's a real shame for Tawad Al-Haja of Jordan, who came agonizingly close on all her attempts, but thwarted thrice by 125 kilos. She bows out without a good lift.
bar has been adjusted
Boys loaded.
in terms of rack height and also with weight. Yang Jae-won of the Republic of Korea will be in 5th place in Paris 2024. 126 kilograms is on the board. I don't think an athlete has got to the bench in such speed. Concerned there for a minute. So 5th place is assured. 126 is 11 kilograms more than she lifted it in round 2. If successful, will remain in 5th place. That's not going to change here, regardless of what happens. Yang will want to lift as much as she can on her Paralympic debut. Her roar is matched by the crowd here, who are willing her on in round 3.
Start.
It won't be 126 in round 3 for Yang Jae-won of the Republic of Korea, who will finish in 5th place here in Paris 2024. And at only 29, there will be future Paralympic Games, I'm sure. 115 kilograms in round 2 will be her result here in Paris, and will take great pride, I'm sure, in finishing in 5th place. Thumbs up from the crowd and a thumb up from Yang Jae-won of the Republic of Korea. 5th position in Paris 2024.
Four lifts remain of the women's 86 kilo para-powerlifting final. And Randa Mahmoud of Egypt has designs on another podium. 3 times she's known the feeling of a Paralympic medal hanging round her neck. Rio, London, Beijing. She finished 5th in Tokyo, so whatever happens with this lift, it will be an advancement of her achievement 3 years ago. But she wants more. She wants that medal. And if she can move 140 kilos with perfect precision, both down, stop, and press in sequence, she will leapfrog Marion Serrano, who follows her next. 140 kilos for Randa Mahmoud of Egypt. A bronze medal berth the prize.
Start.
It never got takeoff. And it is the agonizing position of being one position outside of the medals for Egypt's Randa Mahmoud, who lifted supremely well throughout the competition. 128 and eventually 133, her best lift, and 4th place for Randa Mahmoud of Egypt.
Goodbye, loaded.
Marian Serrano is a bronze medalist here in Paris. That is assured. 129, 134, both lifted up to 141 now. 25-year-old from Santiago, going 3 places better than her 6th in Tokyo. Lifted more and more with each competition. Bronze medalist here in round 3, 141. Making sure she's in the best position possible. Very awkward bar. Well, it's a no lift in round 3, but that's going to be banished, forgotten about, because it's a bronze medal for Marian Serrano of Chile, her first Paralympic medal. Chilean flags being flown here in Paris, 134 kilograms, and now the emotion starts to pour out of Marian Serrano. The final lift, the left arm came rather forward and the lift couldn't really begin.
One final outing for our silver medalist-elect, Brazil's Tayana Medeiros. 31 years old, an incredible future ahead of this woman who already has increased her lift by a whole 21 kilos since her 5th place effort in Tokyo. To be an improvement of 26 kilos. She came here with ambition. She came here with a dream to win a medal in Paris. Well, she's done so. Silver is hers. This lift won't threaten gold. But can she add a 147 kilo milestone in the process of sealing silver? Oh, she sure can. She sure can. Tayana Medeiros finishes with a lifter's flourish. The silver was hers. There was no expectation. There was no demand other than the lofty demand she put on herself. The mark of any medalist, the mark of any athlete looking to reach the peak of their powers. Tayana Medeiros, beautiful sequence. 147 kilos. Silver is hers, and she's now in range for a power lift potentially, should she wish to lift again.
Zheng Feifei, 155 kilograms lifted in round 2 was a Paralympic record, and a huge ovation for Zheng Feifei. Now the world record is hers, set only few months ago in Tbilisi. It was 159 kilograms. This is a world record of attempt of 160 kilograms. To secure gold as well, this is a world record attempt. Zheng Feifei, the People's Republic of China. Encouraged by the crowd in Paris. And then silence.
Start.
Well done by the crowd, a huge roar, locking out the elbows, waiting for the referees. But it's no lift. Stop sequence from 2 and a press sequence from another. So the world record of attempts, 160 kilograms from Zheng Feifei in round 3, leaves Zheng Feifei with a Paralympic record, currently in gold medal position, with the possibility of powerlifts to come for the top 2 here in Paris. Zheng Feifei and Tayana Medeiros. There's going to be extra lifts here. Power lifts are coming into play in Paris. Well, the world record attempt didn't happen in round 3 for Zheng Feifei. But she might have another go.
A fascinating dynamic has unfolded here in that, unlike ordinary powerlifting competitions, this 4th lift, this additional power lift, which is only permitted to an athlete if they're within 10 kilos of a record, is ordinarily only for that. It's only for the record books. It doesn't have a bearing on the competition itself. But that's different in Paris. So Tayana Medeiros is targeting 156 kilos here for a new Paralympic record. The leading lift in the competition is 155 from Zheng Feifei. If Tayana Medeiros lifts 156 kilos here, if she breaks the Paralympic record, she will also claim the gold medal position. From what I can see so far, Zheng Feifei hasn't nominated a power lift. So this could be for gold. Brazil's Tayana Medeiros for the Paralympic record and gold.
Start.
A Paralympic record in slow motion. A finish we simply haven't seen before. The most remarkable climax. Tayana Medeiros, with every last sinew of her muscle and soul, has lifted 156 kilos. She's broken the Paralympic record, and she has snatched gold at the very last gasp here in Paris. disbelief. Joyous tears. That is spreading like contagion through the Brazilian team en masse. A joy shared by all of Brazil. But a moment that will belong for eternity to the new Paralympic record holder and champion, Tayana Medeiros of Brazil. I'm not sure we've seen scenes like this. In fact, we haven't. Here at the Porte de la Chapelle Arena. It is a room still suspended in disbelief. The courage, the conviction, the strength to pull off the lift of the games. An emotional crescendo to an extraordinary contest and a remarkable record-breaking run across the entirety of the para-powerlifting program here in Paris. Confirmation of the most extraordinary competition. Bronze for Chile's Marian Serrano, silver for Xiang Feifei of the People's Republic of China, and a Paralympic record and a gold for Brazil's Tayana Medeiros.
Powerlifting, moins de 86 kilos.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for para-powerlifting, women's up to 86 kilo category.
Veuillez accueillir les médaillés.
Please welcome the medalists.
The victory ceremony for the women's up to 86 kilo para-powerlifting competition. A competition that no one in this arena will ever forget.
Les médailles seront remises par
The medals will be presented by
Madame Zita Djerko, déléguée technique de World Para Powerlifting.
World Para-Powerlifting Technical Delegate.
Mrs. Zita Gierko, the World Para-Powerlifting Technical Delegate, and Mr. Jorge Moreno, Head of World Para-Powerlifting, are our medal presentation dignitaries.
Médaillé de bronze représentant le Chili.
Bronze medalist representing Chile,
An amazing moment for this Chilean, Marian Serrano, 25 years old, such a bright future for her. It was 6th in Tokyo. Today in Paris, it is a podium. It is bronze for Chile's Marian Serrano.
Médaillé d'argent représentant la Chine.
Silver medalist representing People's Republic of China, Zhang Feifei.
One half of the most captivating of contests. Zhang Feifei, the world record holder, silver medalist from Tokyo. She leaves Paris with the same colour after being embroiled in an incredible battle of the barbell that went all the way down to the last lift. Silver for Zhang Feifei of the People's Republic of China.
Représentant le Brésil.
Gold medalist and Paralympic champion representing Brazil, Diana Medeiros.
I'm not sure that any of us have recovered from what we just witnessed and what this woman just accomplished. In the silver medal position after 3 lifts, the competition seemingly complete. She went to the power lift. She targeted a Paralympic record and she got it, and she got gold. Gold for Brazil's Diana Medeiros.
Du Brésil.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you're able for the anthem of Brazil.
Vos médaillés paralympiques.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Paralympic medalists.
Bronze for China's Marion Serrano, silver for Zheng Feifei of the People's Republic of China, and gold for Tayana Medeiros, and a new Paralympic record for the women from Brazil in the most extraordinary women's up to 86 kilo para-powerlifting final.
Appréciez la compétition et nous vous remercions de votre participation aux Jeux Paralympiques de Paris 2024. Nous vous souhaitons un bon retour au pays rapidement et
Records tumble once more at the Porte de la Chapelle Arena at the Para-Powerlifting at Paris 2024. In the men's up to 107 kilo final, it was bronze for Mexico's Jose de Jesus Castillo, silver for Mongolia's Sodnompilji Ekbaya, and it was gold and another record for Iran's Ali Akbar Garib Shahi, whilst in the women's up to 86 kilo final, it was bronze for Chile's Marion Serrano, silver for Zheng Feifei of the People's Republic of China, and glorious gold and a Paralympic record for Brazil's Tayana Medeiros. Para-powerlifting reaching new peaks at Paris 2024.
That concludes today's session. Thank you for being part of the Paralympic.